Hi there and welcome to another episode. So today I want to be talking about one of my all-time favourite games, something I absolutely adore, something that's really close to me that, I really love this game so much. I grew up with it, I saw it in the arcades, as you probably gathered. It's Wonderboy in Monsterland. Yes, Wonderboy in Monsterland. Now, first version is Wonderboy in Monsterland for the Master System. Now, you start off as a guy in a nappy. Sounds weird. You go to your first hut and it gives you a sword and tells you that you have to defeat the dragon of Monsterland. So you're on a set path to get yourself towards the end. I think it's 12 levels. Get yourself towards the end, and in the process, you're killing monsters like mushrooms and snakes and little goblins that fire stuff at you. And each time they give you either drop a coin or you get some points with it. Mostly, the majority of the time, it's coins. And then you see little huts on the way, and you've got the option of buying, upgrading shields, upgrading swords, upgrading armor, upgrading your boots, and at the same time as well, at the end of each level, you've got a monster to defeat. Now, at first, it starts off easy. As you're going on, you've got, you can get you defeat certain monsters and they'll give you an upgrade of sword. As you've got so much coins, they'll give you, you get the option to buy better armor and better shields and better boots. So by the end of level 12, you've got there, you should have things like legendary boots, legendary armor, legendary shield, and legendary sword. It's strong enough to defeat the boss, and by the time you get to the end, you've got a labyrinth to go through. Now it's straightforward. It's a platformy action of RPG kind of, and it's an RPG but linear. It's not open world or anything like that. You go from one end of the screen to the other end of the screen, and that's it. And 12 levels there is, like I've said. But for me, Wonderboy was absolutely amazing. I got this when I was younger. My brother brought it for me on a Boxing Day. It was a Christmas Day present, but he couldn't get over, and he came over on Boxing Day. I didn't know I'd got it, and I had no idea. And I remember opening it, and I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved this game. I remember watching him play it in the arcades, and I was just peering over his shoulder like that. And I love the music, everything about it. It's just really colourful and stood out. It's very stimulating to the brain to watch it, like this little cartoon kind of guy going around seeing all these cartoon kind of monsters he's got to defeat. But I think absolutely Wonderboy in Monsterland is probably a very underrated game. It's one of those people that not many people like it, but I think it's absolutely brilliant. If you've not played it, give it a try. You can get it for the Master System. It's still quite cheap. I highly recommend it. It has got RPG elements to it. It's just a platform RPG where you have to build your character stats by buying better shields, better armor, better swords, and you'll get coins on the way that you have to spend. So overall though, Wonderboy in Monsterland, absolutely adore it. It's one of my favourite. It brings back so many memories. It's fantastic. Highly recommend it. Give it a try. So the next one I want to talk about, it's a bit weird. It's for the PC Engine. Don't know if any of you heard of that one at all. Some people have. It's a great machine. They've just released the PC Engine Mini, but it's for the PC Engine. It's actually called Bikkuriman World or Bikkuriman World. Now you're thinking, what's that got to do with Wonderboy? That is Wonderboy in Monsterland, but for the PC Engine version. It's Japanese, Japanese text and Japanese characters. They've changed over some of the characters, but doesn't stop you playing it. You don't need to read. Sometimes you do. If you know what you're doing, you don't need to read the Japanese. Honestly, I absolutely adore this game. Now, the beauty about this game is it's pretty much almost near arcade perfect compared to the arcade. Honestly, it is. You check it out. It's pixel for pixel on a lot of the stuff. Now, the main character is slightly different, and this has got when you go into huts, you've got Bikkuriman characters that you're going to be speaking to instead, and the bosses have been changed over to Bikkuriman characters. But apart from that, it is so close to the arcade. Absolutely love this game. Absolutely, I can't praise it enough. It's absolutely brilliant. I actually played this ages ago. It took me ages to actually find out what it was all about. and looked into it and didn't even realise they'd released it for the PC Engine. And boy, what a game it is! What a game it is! I remember playing it. Now, I remember going into the arcade and I wanted to play on the arcade machine Wonderboy Monsterland, and they couldn't. It was busy. It was packed, and I couldn't get onto it. And I wanted to have a go on it. I wasn't very good at it, but I wanted to have a go on it, and so I went into another arcade. And lo and behold, there was this guy that had this Wonderboy Monsterland, but it was a Japanese version. And I was like, okay, but played it for a bit. 10p ago, yeah. And I played it for a bit, but looking back, it actually was what he actually had was in an arcade machine a PC Engine. So what he did was took out the PC card, or the Hue card, should we say, and put in another one. So I remember there was Dragon Spirit in there, and he took it out and put Wonderboy Monsterland, or Bikkuriman World. That's it. Try saying that after a few beers. And I actually played this version. I actually played this version in the arcade. I didn't even click on until I played it. I actually got it for my PC Engine. It's one of those games that if I've got every time I've got a PC Engine, I've got to have this game. It's probably the first game I'm going to get for it because I absolutely adore it. But near arcade perfect, so close to the arcade. The music is so close, unbelievably good, fantastic game. If you're a Wonderboy in Monsterland fan, and you get a PC Engine and buy this. Now this is going for about 30-40 quid. It's a little bit expensive. The PC Engine, you can get from about 100 to 200 pounds depending on which version you get. That's a whole different story though. But I highly recommend it if you like Wonderboy in Monsterland. This is an absolutely amazing version. So anyway, one of my favourites on both of these, Wonderboy in Monsterland and Bikkuriman World. Ding ding ding, yeah. Highly recommend getting them. Definitely worth playing them if you're a Wonderboy fan. Go and play them now. Definitely go and play them now. So that's two Wonderboys, and they're both 8-bit, as you know. So that's two Wonderboys for in Monsterland for the PC Engine and for the Master System. So guys, once again, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, and give us a thumbs up, give us a like, let us know your comments, and don't forget, if you're a first time watcher, don't forget to subscribe. Many more videos coming out. So once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.